Hello guys and welcome back to Fairfax Gaming. The ERLC summer update has finally released, so let's jump into it. Starting off with the new ATVs and Side-by-Sides, we're going to have to go get a truck or SUV. This is so we could go to the mod shop and get a tow hitch. Going into the mod shop, as you can see, now also you don't just have to repair your car, but as you can see, we're going to add on to the tow hitch, there, and we'll just repair the car while we're at it. Now instead of going to a normal spawn, we're going to go to the new spawn location. Sorry about that. Why is it not rendering? We're gonna go to the new spawn location, which is at High Rock Park. You could only spawn what ERLC considers off-road vehicles. That is the lawnmower, the side-by-side, and the four-wheeler. Alright, we're just gonna pass the gate, who cares? We're also going to explore the new spawn system. So, this, as you can see, we have the logo, like a four-wheeler logo, and this is the new spawn system. So, on the normal spawn, I'll show a picture on screen, there's the option to do all, there's an option to do vehicles, and then there's an option to do off-road vehicles. In ERLC, that is considered the lawnmower, the four-wheeler, and the side-by-side. So first we're going to get the four-wheeler and check that out. As you can see here, this also drifts good, from what I have heard. But as you can see, it has brake lights, blinkers, no reverse lights on this one. Normal headlights and stuff, blinkers in the front, of course. Yeah, it's really nice for cruising around in the, sorry about that, cruising around in the hills. And of course, after you buy it, you could then spawn it with a trailer, as you can see there. So this one uses the single-wheeled trailer. This is the smaller utility trailer. And you could release the gate and release the ATV, and then you could drive it around if you manage to get it out of here. Of course, you would usually drive it around and then, of course, yeah. And then you would just attach that to your vehicle like normal. Then we have the Canyon Descender, aka the side-by-side, as you can see here. And this one uses the different utility trailer. But first, let's check out the features. This one is, again, equipped with blinkers, brake lights, and reverse lights, which may be a little hard to see, and of course headlights and front blinkers. This one is a two-seater with a tiny bed, and it's just really a step up. And as you can see, you could of course spawn that on the bigger trailer, which will attach. And this is the bigger two-wheeled trailer, as you can see here. And we could drive this around town. We could take this to the High Rock Park like we're at. Sorry, or the lake, or wherever you want to. As you can see, there are the brake lights and all that. And you could just cruise around with this. It even has lights on the top there. Pretty cool. And then you could just back it up. It doesn't matter what way you back it up at. So I backed it in, but it'll, even though it says ATV, it's not an ATV, but it'll move it back to where it should be, and then you could drive around with it. And even when you detach it, that pole goes down. So, kind of cool feature. We're gonna go back to spawn real quick and check out. We're gonna go through all civilian updates. So we have some updated vehicles, and here's the vehicle spawner. So we have normal vehicles, and then we have our off-road vehicles. And now the lawnmower can be brought around town. As you can see over there, the lawnmower is on a single-wheeled trailer now, so it's kind of cool. Sorry. Let's get the Toyota Tacoma. This has been revamped, so I'm not gonna buy it. There's no really need for me to buy it, but it has been revamped to an original design, and they have clearly revamped some stuff, and they added the extended cab. Also revamped on the civilian team was the Chameleon, and that is the 2008. So this... Really? Yeah. So I believe this has also been revamped. Yeah, it looks revamped. So this has been revamped. And then the Amigo has... I think there's also a new one. So this one, I believe, was revamped. This one was the Chevron Amigo. It was the ZL1. Now it is the LZR 2011. And then this one... Apparently, the Chevron Amigo S has new trim on civilian. Also, ERLC does say that vehicles will continue to be implemented across teams in the future. Basically saying the revamped vehicles are going to spread their way to the sheriff or the LEO, fire, and other teams. Also, with updates for... Well, actually, that's all the updates for civilians, so let's move on to LEO. Moving on to LEO, they also have the new ATVs and Side-by-Sides. And they actually got rid of the trailer spawn points, and they're now actually all condensed. As you can see here, we have all vehicles, vehicles only, trailers, and off-road vehicles. As you can see at the sergeant rank, you have the Canyon Descender, and the four-wheeler is buyable with $19,500. First, let's check out the Canyon Descender. Now, quickly I'm going to leave, and let's customize it. As you can see here, on this one, the only customization options are really just the mini light bar on the top and the rear light bar on the back. And we'll go ahead and spawn that on the trailer for the quote-unquote full experience. And we'll release it and take it off the gate. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's get in here. If it'll... Hold on. It won't let me get in. I think it's attached. Yeah, release. Now I could get in. Alright. As you can see, just like the civilian version, but this one is fully enclosed and has 2 seats in the back. So this is the 4-seater enclosed version. As you can see, we have sheriff lighting all on the side. And this one kind of has that messy livery on, like, the Rampage, as you can see here, kind of like that quote-unquote messy, like, you guys get what I mean, like dirty livery. Okay, as you can see, turning on the lights, normal lights. You could even do the directions if you want. We have our side lights, takedown, right alley. Just note that the right alley and stuff, right, left alley stuff, is only for if you have the light bar the mini light bar on, and the arrow directions is if you have the mini light bar or the rear light bar or both on. And of course this one uses the bigger trailer. Moving on to the four-wheeler. This one, the customizations, I did check it out, and they kind of suck. Well, they don't suck, but they're a little picky with the customizations. So, checking it out here, as you can see, you could either do LED lights, which you could see like there, or you could just do one big LED pole light. But I wish you had the ability to do both. Like, I don't see why you can't do both, but yeah. Gear bag you could put on the back, as you can see. And of course, we could spawn that on the mini trailer, of course. So this is, I'll show you guys the one with the, actually I'll show you the one with the LED lights on the fire department team. But as you can see, it's just one LED light that goes red and blue. So, kind of sucks. As you can see, nice livery. We got the gear bag in the back. This also has like that dirty livery and all that. And, I mean, we're already here, so I'll show you the one with the LED lights. I am going to suggest to them that we could have both. Like, I don't get why we can't have both, but yeah. There is the other one here, as you can see. So you could either pick one tall one or a lower one. Yeah, you really just have to pick yourself. Moving on to the fire department, this is where stuff gets a little different. I'm not going to show you the trailers again, but the Canyon Descender is unlockable at the firefighter rank, and the four-wheeler is just a little bit more expensive than the one on LEO, it being $9,750. First, we'll check out the Canyon Descender. This one is different, and actually, let's customize it. As you can see, just like LEO, you could put the mini light bar and the rear light bar on it. And as you can see here, we'll turn on the lights. The control panel is the same as like the ambulance would be. We have our normal lighting, we have whale, yelp, and I forgot what that one is. And then of course we have the side lights, as you can see there. And this one is different from the LEO because this one has the like its own version of the I can't think of the name. It's kind of like a backboard for your ATV, or like a ATV stretcher, or like side-by-side stretcher. And then you have your four-wheeler here. Going into the customizations, it is the same as the LEO, but just a tad different. We have the LED lighting or the pole lighting. Obviously, this is fire department, so it's really only one color. And then you could have your medical gear on the back, which is more of a medical toolkit. And it puts this, like, almost kind of looks like a foldable backboard or a life vest in the front. Kind of hard to tell. We'll go with the pole lighting for this one, I guess. Sorry, guys. And as you can see, we have this one here. This one also has your sounds. You guys obviously you shouldn't be able to hear it because I don't have it on. But the problem with this is they say you could do this, but it's not possible with the LEDs or not. This kind of looks weird. I don't personally like it, but you could do it to how you like it. So basically, this whole bottom row doesn't work. Just disclaimer. Only the sirens and the lights work. So Just remember that. We are also speculating that they did tease in the new update a map expansion. The map UI was redesigned, as you can see here, where you are able to select either your location, street names, businesses, business-like logos, jobs, building numbers, landmarks, ATM machines, postal codes, and bus stops. But on the outer perimeter, as you can see, we have some dots, and it kind of looks like some room for expansion, as there's like those dots for like kind of like mountains and an outside grid pattern. So we may be getting a map expansion, maybe not, but we'll see. Also, some updates we did get on the DOT team. There was a revamped vehicle on the the street sweeper was revamped, and as you can see, we have our trailers here. But the street and this one, so this one was revamped with the extended cab, and the livery was changed. And we have the street sweeper, which was also changed. I'm going to check if there's any customization options real quick. Nope, there is none. But this is the new model. I don't like it. I personally don't like the new model. Just kind of looks weird compared to what we used to have. But, you know, we have our warning lights here. Sweepers on. And we have our backlights on. But yeah, new model, kind of like it, kind of don't. Also, some models that were revamped on the police teams. Just some of the Amigos, like the Chevron Amigos, the LZR 2011 was revamped, and the police team Chevron Chameleon 2008 was also revamped. There was also some other minor stuff that I will cover in another video coming out after this one. But thank you guys for watching today's video. Really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.